Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go, and maybe leave a comment. It really helps the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon, and there's a link in the description that will take you to the product page where you can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? It is a 1080p 5G Wi-Fi projector. Once you order it and it arrives, it's going to come in this box, and it's by a company called FUDONI, and this is the R7 model. Once you open up that box, of course, you're going to get the little projector here, which we're going to go over in detail. But before that, you are going to get a user manual that tells you the features. A lot of those we're going to cover right now. You are going to get a nice long HDMI cable in case you want to connect it to a device like your DVD player or a Roku, something like that. You will get the power cord, obviously. Then you're going to get the old kind of connection cables if you want to connect it to video inputs there. You will get a Q-tip if you want to clean the lenses. You will also get a remote control, which you can utilize to control the projector from a distance. This does take a couple of batteries, which are not included. You can also control directly on the device, so note that. Now, they do include a nice little projection screen. So here is the projection screen, and this is up to 100 inches. And then they include kind of these little 3M sticky clips so you can mount this. This is great if you have kind of like a little entertainment room, or if you want to set it up in your backyard or anything like that. But let's go over the projector itself. So as you can see, it is nice and compact here. On the bottom side, you have some rubber feet that keeps it from sliding around. You do have a ability to mount it to a tripod if you want. And then right here, you do have the little twisting dial, which will help angle it and raise it if you want to utilize that also. And you will notice it has on the side here a nice big opening to let in air to make sure this breathes. It also has on the back here it has lots of venting holes. The one on the back here you can remove, and it has this little filter that will collect dust. So it intakes right there on the back, and then it will send that air out the sides in the bottom. And the back here is also where the speaker is. So this does have an internal speaker if you want to utilize that, but it also can be connected via Bluetooth to headphones, an external Bluetooth type speaker. So basically, any type of setup you want to utilize that for. On the front, it has the little rubber lens cover. Just simply remove that, and you can see the lens. Now, this has an LED bulb. That is what it is using to power, and they say that it's going to last for approximately 80,000 hours. Obviously, there's no way for me to test that. That's a long, long time. I will say the LED is nice and super bright. And it is all a nice enclosed system, so you don't have to worry about dust getting into the lens itself. As far as that brightness, let's cover that. It's going to have 10,000 lux, and it has a 10,000 to 1 contrast ratio. This is, like I said earlier, it is a 1080p projector, but it can support 4K devices. Now, as you can see on the top here, you have the power button, the menu button, the source button, the back button, and then a little control with an OK enter button. So this is how you can easily manage the welcome screen or the menus. Then right here in the front, the top part, you have the focus wheel to get it in focus. This projector will work up to 300 feet screen size. So nice big projection screen. Like I said, they also include that 100-inch screen that you can utilize too. Now this is a nice thing, there is a secondary dial that is a manual keystone, so you can adjust that if you need to directly on the device. On this side right here is where you're going to plug it in for the power. And then on the back, you have an HDMI plug and then a USB 1, a USB 2, that AV connection in case you are going old school, and then you also has a headphone jack if you want to utilize any of plugging in manual headphones to this. You can do that also. Now, as far as connecting this to your Wi-Fi network, it does support both the 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi signals. So it has more of that later technology in it to connect to your devices. You can use this to mirror to your phone if you want to do something like presentations and things like that. Do note, if you are using any of the streaming services via the mirror mode, they will not allow that, and so that will not work. It's more meant mirroring from your phone for like presentations, documents, and things like that. The best way to connect to streaming services is you can still use your phone, but use a HDMI adapter, or go ahead and utilize like a third-party streaming device that you can pick up and attach to this via the HDMI. That's the best way and easiest way to stream the content directly to the Bluetooth projector itself. So let's go ahead and show you what the menu looks like and all the various settings, and give you some footage quality so you can get an idea of how this looks. All right, so now you can see we have the menu. So first off, at the top, you have your HDMI connection point or your AV connection point, depending on how you have your device hooked up to the projector. Those will be the modes you select. Then the bottom right-hand corner, you got the movie, music, photos, and text. These are the points you will access if you are using a USB stick to basically put a presentation or music or something like that. You will be able to select them through that connection point. Then you have the big red square that says screen mirroring. This is how you are going to pair your phone to the projector if you want, or your computer. And this is perfect for if you're doing a presentation, a slideshow, that kind of stuff. It's just very simple. You basically connect to it via the Wi-Fi connection. It will not allow you to stream the social, like the movie networks. So just keep that in mind. It's only for presentation. If you want to watch like Amazon or something like that, you need to use a streaming stick. Now, on the left-hand side, you have the settings in the Bluetooth. I would recommend, this does have a built-in speaker. The sound is just okay. I would recommend, if you have a Bluetooth external speaker, just simply hook that up and your sound will greatly improve. It's really easy to utilize. And then we have the settings. So let's kind of show you what the Bluetooth is. You'll simply just turn this on and then start searching for your devices. Once your device comes up, you simply select it and you are good to go with that. Now, for the screen mirroring mode, you will basically come to this screen and you will select whether you are using an Android device, Apple device, iOS, and then you can adjust the settings, which is basically hooking it up to your Wi-Fi, or if you're hooking up to the various mirrored settings, whether AirPlay or the Android stuff. So there's little things here to explore. And for when you're hooking up to your presentation, it's pretty easy. You're basically just using your, it's kind of like the closed Wi-Fi to do a direct access to present whatever you want to present. Okay, so let's go under the setting. So under the setting, you got your picture mode, which will basically allow you to adjust whether you want vivid or individually adjust the contrast ratios, brightness, color, sharpness. And I have a ton of preset modes that you can select if you wish. Then you have your color temperature, which you can make it warm or kind of cooler. I just leave it on the medium setting there. You can change the aspect ratio if you wish. You can adjust the noise reduction. I just, once again, leave these as alone. The rotating, this is going to be if you are, depends on how your projector is mounted. So if it's mounted just kind of sitting on a table, then it's the front table. But if you are mounting it like upside down, then you'll flip it. And So this will just let you adjust however you need to. And then you can actually reduce the image if you want by changing the size to that way it fits your projector screen better. Then you got your sound modes, whether you want to adjust those, you can do that. And you can put this on a timer if you want. And then you have just your standard default stuff like language, factory reset, and then back to the beginning. Now, why I like this is it's really easy to hook up to a streaming device and basically watch movies outside by the pool or in the backyard. Get them nice and big. As you can see, it is very bright. So you can see if very well if it's at dusk and whatnot. Okay, so the best way to use this, in my opinion, is basically hook up a streaming device to it, and then you can access all the different channels that you have subscribed to. It's great because, you know, we use this all the time in the backyard, by the pool. You can project it on the side of the house, and the fact that it included a screen is a big bonus. But yeah, if you you can control it via directly on the device. I find it a lot easier to control with the remote control. But everything works streamlessly and very easy to control. So I like that a lot. And like I said, it is decently bright. If you're watching something at dusk, you will be able to see it. Right now, it's bright outside. I just have the windows somewhat closed, so you can still see some light leakage coming in, and it still looks great. So if you are looking for a projector, I would recommend this one. I like the fact that it comes with the screen. It is nice and compact. The focus wheel is on it. It, of course, has the keystone, which allows you to adjust the angle. It is only the up and down keystone. It does not have the 4-point access, but the controls, having the controls on the projector or the remote control, I personally find the remote control easier to utilize, but it works very, very well, and I totally do recommend it, and I think it's worth checking out. That is basically it. If there's something that I didn't cover that you're curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond, and until the next video, you guys take it easy. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.